They keep trying to take us there. But what? We ain't going back. Today we return to the very grounds where my parents and the Freedom family stood when black voter registration was scarce, when discrimination was the norm, and when violence was the price of seeking dignity. Their sacrifice opened the door to the Voting Rights Act, a door carved through suffering, sanctified by courage and shielded by unshakable faith. And 61 years later, we come back as new generations to this same hallowed place to reclaim and redeem that legacy, because of the recent Supreme Court hearing demands our presence. It was not only a legal decision, y'all, it is a moral disgrace and a shameless assault on black political power. It strikes at the very heart of my father's and my mother's sacrifice. And it is a direct attack on generations of people like John Lewis, Hosea Williams, Ralph Abernathy, Juanita Abernathy, Amelia Boynton, Jimmy Lee Jackson, Cheyenne Webb, C.T. Vivian, Fannie Lou Hamer, and my uncle A.D. King, and countless others who faced dogs and batons and bombs and billy clubs so that black people in all marginalized communities could participate fully in this democracy. And it accelerated and fortified state legislators that have been ready and eager to redraw political lines in ways that diminish black representation in the very southern states where our ancestors contended with poll taxes, literacy tests, and terror. But hear me clearly, this ruling and the subsequent legislative actions will not have the last word. They may be a blow, but every blow against justice has historically awakened a sleeping giant. For you see, our power has never come from courts alone. It comes from a people who refuse to be silenced. And in moments like this, I hear my mother saying to us, struggle is a never-ending process. Freedom is never really won. You earn it and you win it in every generation. So this moment is our generation's proving ground. This is our generation's test, our generation's turn to stand. This ruling demands what every generation of us has done, which is organize, mobilize, and protect the sacred right to vote. This is a trumpet moment. I don't know how many Bible people out here, but like in the book of Nehemiah, when the trumpet sounded, the people left their separate places on the wall and came to defend what was sacred. This ruling and the redrawing of lines that have followed is that sound. It's a calling out of our silos, out of our separate efforts, out of our comfort and complacency into collective defense of the right to vote. This is not a time for us to be discouraged. It's a time to be determined. It's for faith leaders, civil rights organizations, young people, elders, labor, business, creative, community builders to join together with urgency and discipline. It's time to build coalitions as broad as the harm being done and as deep as the love that drove our ancestors to press on when everything in the world told them to give up and stay in your place. To meet this moment, we must return to the power that carried my parents in the movement, key in nonviolence. For my father, it was not just a philosophy, it was a strategy. It was discipline. It was dangerous to injustice. It was organized love, transformative power. Our history teaches us that righteous, nonviolent resistance is the only path to sustained progress. It brought the mightiest system of oppression in this nation down to its knees. And with us, it will do it again. Nonviolence confronts evil without mirroring it. It refuses to hate even as it refuses to be silent. My father, y'all, didn't just dream. I know we like to talk about the dream, but my father disrupted the status quo. He didn't spend time loathing, but he organized love into a force so intentional, no, that it dismantled segregation without firing a single shot. He built coalitions that moved mountains and moved Congress and even moved this assembly in the back. Therefore, we must remain vigilant, steadfast, and morally grounded as we continue the work of freedom in our time. In the spirit of Kenyan nonviolence, we must connect, coordinate, and collaborate in an unrelenting way. Building, I want you to hear this, building structures and strategies that outlast news cycles and elections so that our response not only resists injustice, but breaks the cycles of backlash and advances the beloved community. So let it drive us to the streets, to the courts, to the legislatures, to the classrooms, to the ballot boxes with renewed conviction. Let it drive us to teach nonviolence as a way of life so resistance does not reproduce the very hatred we oppose. When the trumpet sounds, we must not scatter. We must gather in love, in power, in disciplined, nonviolent strategy. So, as everybody has already said, register every soul you know that's unregistered. Organize your block, your church, your community, your campus. Build coalitions across every single solitary line. And vote like your grandmother stood in line for hours to do it because she did. And when we do this, when we mobilize, strategize, and refuse to retreat, we step into the current of a people who would not bow, would not break, would not back down, would not stop because they were on the move. And like them, we're on the move now. And no court can repeal our courage. We're on the move now, and no ruling can reverse our resilience. We're on the move now, and no administration can remove our resolve to be free. We're on the move, and no cracking and stacking through redistricting can stop us or restrain us. We're on the move, and no backlash can bury a people whose very survival is a miracle. We will not turn back. We will not go back. We will not surrender to tactics and maneuverings. We will move forward as an unstoppable force, destined for the promised land, knowing that evil can never permanently organize. It eventually turns on itself. So walk together, children. Don't you get weary. Struggle together, children. Don't you get weary. Organize, mobilize, and strategize together, children. Don't you get weary. Hold on to each other together, children. Don't you get weary. Fuss, fight, but get over it together, children. And keep praying together, children, so we won't get weary. And in the words of God, don't be weary in well-doing, because in due season we will reap if we faint not. Montgomery, forward.
Did y'all hear Dr. King? She said we on the move. We on the move. We gonna keep on moving. We gonna keep on marching. We gonna keep on organizing, because there's a promise and it has our name on it. And speaking of the promise, someone who continues